Hello and welcome everyone to a new class of English. Today we are going to focus on lesson number 3 and 4 from the unit number 4. So let's go to your class book. Remember, this is your class book. Go to your class book on unit number 4 and go to the pages number 34 and 35. Remember, we are going to focus on these pages. Here we have the following activities. We have the reading for today. And here we have the story of Vamp the vampire. So we need to remember something about this, and we are going to check the grammar. Let's check this. Here we have the present simple, but the present simple is used also to indicate routines. So you have the routines right here. Routines, something that we repeat every single day. Here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 actions that we do normally. For example, the first one is I have lunch. I have lunch at 12:15. I have lunch at 12:15. Very good. Number 2, we have he has lunch at 12:15. We have 2 options. Very good. 12:15 or 12:15. Then we have number 3, I go to the shop at 2:30, or he goes to the shop at 2:30. So this is the routine. It's very simple. We have the pronoun, the auxiliary, the verb, the pronoun, the verb, and also the complement. So let's check this in a very fast way. So here we have lesson number 3 and 4. We have the reading right here, and we are going to focus on the story. We are going to watch the story, but first I want you to focus on this question. Focus on this question, which is, Bump likes his new teeth? That is true or false? Does Bump like his new teeth? True or false? You have to tell me. So for this we are going to read the story and we are going to check this. So let's do it. Pay attention to this.
Listening 8. Listen to the story Night and Day.
This is Vamp the vampire. He's got no teeth. Not one.
I'm very sad.
Vamp goes to bed early, at 6 o'clock.
I've got no teeth and no friends.
Vamp gets up late and he has breakfast at 11 o'clock. Alone.
Yuck. I don't like porridge.
He has lunch at 1 o'clock. Alone. He has vegetable soup.
Yuck. I don't like soup.
He goes to the shops at 4 o'clock and buys more soup.
Can I have some vegetable soup, please?
Soup again, Vamp?
One day, he goes to the shops and sees something incredible.
What lovely teeth!
Now Vamp goes to a party every night.
I like your teeth, Vamp.
And he goes to bed late.
Wow! I like my teeth. I'm happy now.
Good. So, does Bump like his new teeth? That was true or false, so we can discuss that. Don't worry. Now we have to find 3 sentences about Bump. For example, 3 sentences that contain the words he has. He has. So we need to find 3 sentences in this text that contain the words he has. Can you do it? Let's do it. Let's check. So let's read. This is Bump Vampire. He's got no teeth, no one. I'm very sad. Bump goes to bed early at 6 o'clock. I got no teeth, no friends. Bump get up late and he has breakfast at 11 o'clock. Yes, that's correct. Here we have he has breakfast at 7 o'clock, at 11 o'clock. Sorry, I didn't saw that. I didn't see that right. Sorry. So we have this. He has breakfast at 11 o'clock. Very good. So we have one sentence, and we need 2 left. That's all. Then we have to do this following activity. We need to find 5 sentences that contains Bump goes. Bump goes. So let's read this again and find the 5 sentences that contains Bump goes. For example, we can have, yeah, I saw one. Bump goes to the party every night. So there are 4 left. Can you find it? Don't worry, we have time for that. We can do it during the class. But after doing that, we're going to focus on the activity book. So we're going to change the book. Let's go to the activity book. If you don't remember this, here we have the activity book. This is your activity book. And here we are going to focus on the following activities. Page number 33. On page number 33, we have the reading comprehension, where we have 5 different sentences, and we need to find if it's yes or no depending on the story. So we have to write yes or no, read the story and check. For example, we have at the beginning Bob is happy. No, that's not correct. He's got a lot of teeth. I don't know. So we need to find this. Very good. Then in activity number 2, we have the following. Look at this. We have the vocabulary, like for example, have lunch, have breakfast, and have dinner. Also get up. This is the routine. And here we have the time. So we have also images with different numbers. For example, number 1. And if we follow the time, very good, we are going to identify this clock. And look. The first action in the morning is get up. Very good. So he gets up, she gets up. Very good. He gets up and she gets up. So we need to write a sentence like here. He gets up, he gets up, she gets up, she gets up. But also we have to write the time. This is difficult. Do you remember how to write the time? For example, it's like with an o'clock. Very good. So we need to say o'clock when it's on time. En el puntito, ahí. Entonces, por ejemplo, va a ser acá. For example, he gets up at 10 o'clock. That's correct. So focus on this and you will find the time. So that is it. Then you're going to work on this. On lesson number 4 from your activity book, we have the time again. We have to listen and draw. Then write the time for this. What time do you go to school? What time do you have lunch? What time do you go home? What time do you go to bed? Ooh, we are going to listen this and we are going to draw the time to then write the complete sentence right here. Then, in activity number 2, we have to draw for you. Then you ask to a friend and draw again. For example, what time do you get up? In my case, I get up at, 8 o'clock. So we have to write 8 o'clock. Let's see. 8 o'clock. Very good. I have breakfast. I don't know, maybe at 9 o'clock. And then you have to continue with go to school, have lunch, and go home. Remember, this is your routine. And then your friend, you can ask to a friend, or mommy, or daddy, or grandma and grandpa, whoever. You have to ask them, and then draw the time. Remember, what time do you? That is the question. To then write about your friend. For example, my friend gets up at 8 o'clock. Very good. He has breakfast at, and then you have to continue with all of this. So it's quite simple. Now we are going to listen this. Don't worry, we are going to listen again in the class. It's not a problem that, but we are going to listen and focus on the time. Let's do it.
Listening 9. Listen and draw.
Vinny, what time do you go to school?
I go to school at 10 o'clock.
Look, 10 o'clock.
What time do you have lunch?
I have lunch at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
What time do you go home?
I go home at 7 o'clock.
What time do you go to bed?
I go to bed at 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock now. Good night.
Oh, that is correct, my friend. So, very good. So this is all the activities that we need to do during this week. I hope you have a good rest during the last week, and I hope you have all the energy to start again. See you next week. See you in class. Take care. Bye bye.